Okay. So, I tried to make this very, very easy. So all you have to do to find the templates is you just want to scan this QR code. And once you scan the QR code, it'll take you to this website. And on this website is everything you need to know about the event, okay? So we've got this right here, which is just a Google Doc, and it's got all the information. Let's see.
It's got deadlines too.
Yeah. Okay. And once you're done with your poster, if you just click on this, then it's just a form, and it'll just ask you for some info, and you can upload your poster. Let's see. And then here's all the YouTube videos, and right here is all the templates, and then here's our Instagram, of course. Okay. So these are a bunch of templates, and I'm still getting Ms. Harrison's approving us to use the logo, and we'll talk about that later. But if you just want to click one of these templates, then you can use it, and it's just got some questions. So of course you just delete this text right here and then put how you'd answer those questions, and that's just based on what you researched. Let's see. Okay. Go back to the PowerPoint. So that's just if you scan this right here, or if you use the link that's provided on Remind in Discord, and that'll take you to all that stuff. So this is the poster I made, and I just wanted to point out, so this is kind of what a finished poster would look like, and I did some research. So here was my introduction, aka abstract, talking about what exactly I did, and then I had some background information and the materials I used. And if you're studying something, then you might not have the materials you use, you know, but instead you put here like kind of how you came about the information, like where you researched it and that sort of thing, and then some pictures and graphs and stuff. And then your acknowledgements is also really important because it's just a good practice to cite everybody you have. And I also want to point out, if you're studying something and you're going to be using these sources from the internet, you know, if you're doing a paper, say for English class, you might have a works cited page, right? And then that page might have 10, 12 different articles that you use, you know? How are you supposed to fit all these over here? And I've come into that problem a couple times making these, and it has been very difficult for me to fit everything on there. I've had to make the text smaller and shape it weird and everything. And it's just very, very frustrating. But I went to an event like this not too long ago, and I didn't realize how genius some of the people were to come up with the solution to this problem of having all their references. And all they did was they just put a QR code, and if you scan the QR code, it'll link it to a doc that just has all the references there. So I think that you guys should definitely do that, and I will personally be doing that in the future because I just thought that was really smart. Let's see. So then your name would be up here and your title, and then here I want to point out our logos. So when it comes to logos, what kind of logos should you use? So imagine this scenario, okay? So imagine your specific poster next week is going to be about Tesla and how their batteries are under their cars and that kind of thing. So should you put the Tesla logo and should you put this logo? So I would say you should put this logo because SBC is kind of hosting our event, right? So the poster is being hosted by them. So just like you'd acknowledge who did the research and where it was, you'd also put the logos to that. But Tesla over here has nothing to do with your research, okay? So you're talking about them, but they're not funding you and they're not doing that kind of thing. So when it comes to private businesses especially, they're really particular on how they use their logos, and they might not want you to just be throwing it around if they don't support it specifically, you know? And if you wanted to randomly email them or something and try to get that permission, then go for it. I think that'd be really cool. But I just wouldn't try it. Let's see. So like for this, for example, I use an Arduino, which is a specific brand of supplies you can buy, and I use Tinkercad, which is a specific program that we used earlier in the year. But I didn't put their logos on here because they're not funding my stuff. So That's it.